Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. This one is delayed a little bit. This is coming out on Saturday, but I am recording this the day of the news. So but I already had a couple of videos planned out for when I wanted to release them. Plus I'm spending literally all day recording videos. This is the third one. I have a fourth one that is gonna have to wait till tomorrow to be recorded. That's gonna be released at least on Monday. But I'm getting videos made just so you guys have content to watch. But today we're talking about Fortnite. I want to get this out. I want to get my opinions out. I still play the game, yes. I never quitted content on the game. I took a break from it because I did not want that to be the focus of my channel anymore. I want my channel to be focused on straight gaming. Yes, that includes Fortnite because it is a game I play. Yes, you guys will expect my thoughts on the new season that is going to be coming Monday. But all I can say is I am enjoying the season. But today's topic I am not enjoying because we are talking about the Epic Games layoffs, aka the Fortnite layoffs. So we're going to read through this and it's not going to be fun. So we go to this. It says today's layoffs, March 24th, 2026. This note was sent to Epic employees today. Today we're laying off over 1,000 Epic employees. I'm sorry we're here again. The downturn in Fortnite engagement that started in 2025 means we're spending significantly more than we're making, and we have to make major cuts to keep the company funded. This layoff, together with over $500 million of identified costs saving in constructing, marketing, and closing some open roles, puts us in a more stable place. Reading that first paragraph already just, oof. They're laying off over 1,000 employees because they cannot pay them because they are spending more than they are making with the company. And I can give you a good few reasons why. They are paying creators too much for UEFN, and there is proof of that. And the collabs. They spend too much on collabs. We get too many collabs per season, per fucking year. And just so much more. So much more. They put money into modes that are actually dying, and Fortnite is actually putting them out of their misery. We'll mention that later in the video. Let's continue. Some of the challenges we're facing are industry-wide challenges: slower growth, weaker spending, and tougher cost economics. Current consoles selling less than last generations, and games competing for time against other increasing engaging forms of entertainment. Still, yeah, I mean, that is some problems. Weaker spending. The growth is a little slow. Economics, sorry. Yeah, I mean, we're just gonna continue. I have nothing to say for that one. And some of our challenges are unique to Epic. Despite Fortnite remaining one of the most successful games in the world, that is true, we've had challenges delivering consistent Fortnite magic with every season. We're only in the early stages of returning to mobile and optimizing Fortnite for the world's billions of smartphones, and in being the industry's vanguard. We have taken a lot of bullets in a battle which is only in the early days of paying off for ourselves and all developers. With that, they are talking about the lawsuits against Apple and other lawsuits they have faced. The mobile stuff is kind of coming back normal because they just put Fortnite back on Google Play with the launch of Showdown. So, I mean, that's good on them. I have it installed on my phone. It's my new phone now, but yeah. But this one, I looked at and I'm like, okay, Since it's a thing now, I should note that the layoffs aren't related to AI to the extent it improves productivity that or we want to have as many awesome developers developing great content and tech as we can. That is great. I'm actually happy to hear that. They are not using AI. They are actually using people that have knowledge of what to do and what to make. That is great. The one thing that doesn't support this though is that the fact they are giving money to the person that is making the steal the brain rot bullshit. That is AI stuff. Yes, it's not. This map it wasn't created with AI, but it's using characters made from AI, which is stupid. And that map is making $24 million, I think. The person made $24 million off the map when it was stolen from Roblox. Yeah, very, very, very stupid. What we now need to do is build awesome Fortnite experiences with fresh seasonal content, gameplay, story, and live events. Okay, that is important. So, and this is Tim Sweetie. This is the CEO of Epic Games writing this. Apparently, it's now getting to their heads that the thing that's most important to them is Fortnite Seasons, Battle Royale itself, the story, the gameplay, and live events. This has nothing to do with UEFN, even if it says Fortnite experiences. But that's not what they're focusing on. They're saying fresh seasonal content, the gameplay, the story, and the live events. So they're going to try and focus on the story and live events more, which they have already done so great with the beginning of Chapter 7. Chapter 7 was an amazing start to the new phase of the Fortnite story and their live events. And it just makes me happy with how that direction is going, even further with Showdown. This season's great with the story, with the War of the Foundation, Ice King, and the Dark Voyager in the background doing his own thing with the 0 point. That's just great. That's great to hear that they know what they need to focus on. But I feel like it's a little too late. But this game is not dying. It is not dying. It kind of is, but it really isn't. If you think about it hard enough, this game is not dying. Epic, if they are knowing what they need to do, I think they can fix the game by the end of the year. I'm hoping they can. I really hope they can. I want this game to last as long as it can. Another 2 years with straight this is all the game has. But if they can actually fix the game by the end of the year, I think this game has a pretty good chance of lasting maybe another 5 years. Just saying. Don't come attacking me. And don't attack anyone. Do not attack the developers, especially the ones that got laid off, because this shit is sad. Don't attack Tim Sweeney or the higher-ups. Yes, they do deserve the hate, in my opinion. Just don't attack anybody. Don't do death threats. I've gotten in arguments on Twitter with people being stupid because of this bullshit, saying it's not important and all that. And they have blocked me because they're idiots. So, don't go attacking everybody. But, there was another thing I saw right here. Right here. This is also important. This is actually good news. At Epic, we pride ourselves in only hiring the industry's best. So it is very painful to part with so many talented people. The folks impacted by the layoffs will receive a severance package that includes at least 4 months of pay, of base pay, with more based on tenure. We've also extended Epic paid healthcare coverage. So this is good news. The people that got laid off are going to get 4 months of pay, and they're going to get health coverage. That is awesome. Epic is pulling a good move right here by doing this. Let's hope they have the money to do this, because this is over 1,000 people we're talking about that they laid off. And right here, we will have a company meeting Thursday to talk about the roadmap in more detail. So they'll talk about the roadmap for the year, I'm guessing, what they're going to do. They don't mention the map thing here. I'm actually going to try and find it. I don't think it's that hard to find. I'm on iTalks page. It was up here. Hang on. If I can't find it, I know what it is. I know what it is. But I want to find it so I can look at it in more detail. Hang on, I'm trying to find it. Well, I could just look at that, but I want to look at the full thing. Hang on, was it right here? Yeah, right here. This. So, Fortnite status had made an article on Twitter. Rocket Racing, Ballistic, and Festival Battle Stage going offline. We built a lot of Fortnite modes, and in some cases, we failed to build something awesome, enough to extract and retain a large player base. We are going to shut down these modes on the schedules outlined below. We're grateful for everyone who played. Rocket Racing, after 2 years, Jesus, this and every UEFN island built with Rocket Racing will be gone in October of this year. Starting next week, the quest will no longer be available, so that's something, so less XP to gain. Ballistic will be removed on April 16th, so with the launch of free-to-play Save the World. Battle Stage Festival will also be gone on April 16th with the launch of Save the World free-to-play. So we are losing 2 modes April 16th, and we are losing another mode in October, all in 1 year. And I think this is good because these 3 modes, not good. Ballistic, I think, had a chance, in my opinion. I think it had a chance. Rocket Racing and Festival Battle Stage, no. When the metaverse started, it sucked. I'm sorry. They were not finished modes. Donald Mustard planned to have these modes released, but not when Chapter 5 started, because they were not finished modes. He was waiting for them to be fully finished so they could release. Were they finished? No. They were rushed out and put out too damn early. But I am glad, because then they won't put money towards these modes. They will put money towards Battle Royale and Blitz and Reload and OG, which are the only good modes in this game, in my opinion. UEFN sucks, and so does everything else besides the modes I listed that were good. But that's basically it for this video. We are losing 3 modes within 2026. 1,000 plus employees got laid off at Epic, and it's all because of, they're spending too much money on UEFN and collabs, in my opinion. Also, this also is furthering what's going on with the V-Bucks change and why that is happening. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one, and bye.